Hello there. You've arrived at Inner Kid Keto number 91. I'm Linda Schiller, Hanna, your host. Thanks for showing up. If this is for your first time here, you're finding a session that's a moment of transition. For those who have been coming around for a while, I'm announcing a change. When I first started this a few months ago, I said I would do one a day, every day for a year. I am beginning to realize that was a pretty ambitious plan. I am very proud that I was able to do 90 in a row, 91 in a row, every single day. But I realize it's harder work than my little soul can manage at this pace. Doesn't mean I'm going away, it just means I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Little Linda, Big Linda is kind of getting tired. She says, not so fast. Also, I'm in a growth group with Coach Michelle, and she gave a talk this morning on margins, about clutter, time clutter. And one of the messages was to have broad margins. In other words, your life is not so overfull that there's room for spirit to break through. Spirit. Normally, I take my little 4 dogs for a walk. The other day, I got up and went all by myself, and it was a totally different kind of a walk because I wasn't constantly dealing with pulling on and getting out of there and time to go to the bathroom. I could just be. Spirit can talk to me when I'm less encumbered, and I really do care about spirit. And spirit's asked me to slow down. I will be coming back. You are not done with me, or at least I'm not done with you. I'm going to stay available, but I'm going to pace it a little more reasonably from now on. I am not real savvy sometimes about how this YouTube works, but I understand if you click on that bell thing where you can subscribe, if you subscribe and click the bell, when I do have a new one, it'll show up in your inbox. So since I'm not going to be daily for a little while, you might consider doing that. No pressure, just if you like what we're doing here, if it's a little out of the box but interesting, I appreciate if you'll take that time to do it. I want to show you my new necklace that I got from Keith, Inner Kid Keto. I think I had it backwards yesterday, so I just want you to see I'm wearing it. She said it doesn't hurt to brand yourself a little bit. And hey, I wouldn't have done it on my own. This painting I did a while back. I copied it from the master. It's not so good that you would say, oh, I know which master. But I love the mother-child energy of it. And Big Linda's going to take care of Little Linda. It's time to just go, ah. So I appreciate you understanding my need to do that. I'll probably try to do at least every other day, but no promises. I've got a couple trips coming up. I'm going to take some of the pressure off. Got little Linda here. She might take the trip with me, or she might just get to stay home and rest. We'll see. I made a little visual. I like visuals. Time for balance in my life. My life is getting too out of balance. Maybe yours is too. If you put broad margins, not overcommitting every minute, not multitasking all the time, lowering the pressure on yourself could help. I think Alice Miller, but I'm not sure, wrote a book called The Hurried Child, where a child is forced to grow up too quick. I was the oldest of 3, and I think even as a toddler, I said to her, Mom, do I have to watch the kids all the time? She was already leaning on me to be a parent when I wasn't even in first grade yet. So out of deference to my inner child, I can't lean on little Linda so hard right now. Need to take a bit of a break. I'm sure you understand. So I'm looking for balance of power, balance of connection with spirit, and And if I don't model it, how can you learn it? I am still available for counseling. I haven't really formalized it on our website, innerkidketo.com. But all the information you need about having counseling with me is available on my other website, lightworker22.com. I charge by the minute, $3 a minute with a 10-minute minimum. We can work it out. I can do the psychic thing, or we can just talk straight about food and feelings. You can pick the level you want to engage in if that's something that interests you. So that's all for today, folks. Thanks for showing up again. Know I love you, and I have to model good behavior. I have to be a good parent to me if I want you to be a good parent to you. God bless you. See you next time. Not sure when, but next time. Blessings. Bye for now.